neighbors, Alton Elizabeth Guillermo, and Scabigail. Here at home, ready to dish up some more QQ.
Wiggly.
Very wiggly, noodle-like dog. Yeah, Scabs is a little bit over it. There's been here, just stand on the table. Yeah, that's better. It's a table dance, everyone. Stay out of the lily. Anyway, we're at home. One of our last, well, no, we're here for a few more weeks before we head back out on tour.
5 weeks, I think, or 6.
6 weeks. 6 weeks, I guess, before we go back out on tour. If you're interested in seeing Alton Brown Live Beyond the Eats, the holiday variant, drop by altonbrownlive.com and see if you can find tickets at a town near you. How was your day? Look at, I've been completely replaced by Guillermo over here.
It's not true. No.
It's close to true. It's close. It's very close to true. But that's okay. I got my homegirl right here. So we can...
Still missing Franny, though. They would be friends. He's like Franny Jr. Yeah, Franny in his box.
Franny's in the box.
Yeah, that's kind of odd. But...
Uncomfortable. It's strange. So we have fruit flies now. We don't know exactly where they're coming from because we don't have any fruit. Anyway, down you guys go over on the puff. There you go. How's your week been? Everybody tell us. We actually read these, so tell us how your week's been. We care. Everything here remains, pretty much the same. We have 3 screaming goats, only one of...
3 screaming goats.
I've got to get those batteries installed.
Yeah.
And I have found that I only like to activate the pickle when it's in my pocket.
I don't want to know why.
Nobody wants to see that. Well, because I just like the idea of yodeling coming out of my pants.
Okay. On that note, I'm not. It's sideways so you can. Whatever family entertainment.
I've got a Ricola commercial in my pants. That's
Cheers
how that
to
goes.
that.
Well, you have a drink, I don't. What are we listening to? Tell the good folks what we're listening to, because we are not currently able to play our
Mad
beloved, is it Madlib? We're listening to Madlib. We're computer issues and we haven't been able to play Arctic Outpost Radio, which is still our favorite. But things have been crazy around here, so we're just playing CDs. We're still totally into CDs. Love CDs. Where's everybody going? Nobody wants to be on Puff tonight. I mean, it's kind of like Puff the Lonely. Puff the Baron, Lonely, Blanket. Everybody else, it is warm here tonight. It was cooler in Georgia last week, and now it's...
Can anybody identify the music?
We've already said it.
No, I know, but sometimes people... No.
So we're listening to a little higher.
Zap.
We're listening to...
I didn't see anything.
Well, I know, but sometimes that gets cut off. Listening to some Madlibs tonight, one of our favorite... You wouldn't really call them jazz.
Him.
Sorry, jazz. Kind of a jazz DJ thing.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Doesn't he hang out
And porcelain.
like it? Yeah, porcelain.
Sometimes.
So,
Yeah, he does.
our favorite restaurant in Ridgewood, Queens. We're in Atlanta, but that's in Queens, New York. Made the Michelin list, doing really, really well. Very proud of them. Very proud of that organization. Anyway, tonight the theme is going to be this cabbage.
That one cabbage.
This one cabbage because we
Only
have
that
it.
cabbage.
I don't know why I always feel like there has to be a cabbage in the refrigerator. I'm not a German.
We do tend to find
I'm a slaw maker
by heart.
by heart, and I know that I can get
By trade.
but come fall, my mind turns to cooked. You're of Polish genetic descent.
And
So
Balkan,
does this
so-
make you
and Balkan.
mouthwater?
I think the cabbage has gotten a bad rap.
Cabbage has gotten a bad rap.
And I think, I think one of our first shows we ever did was like Bubble and Squeak.
Did we do Bubble and Squeak?
Yeah, we did like 3 years
Shit,
ago.
I don't even
Or
remember.
2
3 years ago.
it was.
How long have we been doing this damn thing?
2.5 years.
Shit. And still not a dime.
No,
Although you
cabbage
could.
is super healthy. So it's part of the brassica family, correct? So like
Yes.
all the things. So cauliflower.
Cauliflower, this, and broccoli are the same thing. Identical genetically, only isolated variants thereof.
So why do we associate? Well, okay, cabbage we associate with coleslaw, but Ireland. Cabochon.
No, this is my take on being a Klingon from Next Generation. This is a good day to die.
I don't need to.
This would be completely different. This is like Zero Mostel's toupee, and something happened on the way to the forum. Oh my gosh! Can you tell I have a theater degree? All right, we're gonna put that down. Go ahead.
Kith
I'm listening
cabbage
to
head,
you.
someone's saying.
What?
Kith cabbage head. Good day to fry, someone else is saying. Smart, you guys are clever. But an Asian cabbage. So you're gonna riff one way on the cabbage theme,
and then you're gonna riff another way,
we're gonna riff another way.
and you're gonna make me be a sous chef again, which means I'm
So-
gonna have to do all the work.
Asian cabbage, though, typically is different, although this recipe,
Oh, you have a recipe this week. Where did that come from?
delish again.
We have done a dish from Delish
We didn't
before,
mean to.
and I'm highly suspicious of this. This means their search engine optimization is working overtime. I'm not okay with that. We have to. You know what we're gonna do? Hey, folks at Delish, be afraid, be very afraid, because we're going to make your. What is it?
It's called egg roll bowl.
We're gonna make your egg roll bowl exactly as you wrote it,
Egg roll bowl.
and if we don't like it, it's your ass.
We're gonna let you know.
We'll let you know.
I can't
We'll let
remember
you know
what.
it's good.
Maybe
It's
you
not
guys
good.
remember what we made out of delish before.
We made something from Delish before. And by the way,
It was okay.
just a tease for next week, Blue Apron. We're gonna do a Blue Apron meal next week, and we're gonna see how badly I can screw it up.
I can't believe you're going for that. That you're doing that.
It was your idea,
It wasn't my idea.
wasn't?
No.
Whose idea was it?
Um.
Somebody was telling us about how all their
Yes, the
we
guy-
met. We
the
met.
garden
Okay, so
cell guy.
my favorite men's clothing line for
What's
casual
his name?
is called Grown and Sewn. Guys, check them out. Joe
Joe.
at Grown and Sewn, which makes most of the clothing they wear. Although this is a factory shirt and a Headley and Bennett apron. And by the way, we're going to have our own special Alton Brown apron on sale at Headley and Bennett pretty soon. They say it's going to happen.
I need my own.
It's got to make it. You can have your own apron. It would be easier than getting one of my own because mine's having to go through focus groups. Anyway, Joe
understand that.
at Grown and Sewn swears
By Blue
by
Apron.
Blue Apron, and so we've decided that next week we're going to do Blue Apron, but this week it's all about cabbage. Shall we cocktail first, my love?
Yes.
Okay, so the second that I look, because of my,
Anglo.
well, I'm Irish.
What are you?
I'm told
Please tell
I
the world.
cannot bring myself to do 23andMe or any of those
Why?
things. I don't know. I've ordered it 3 times, which means I paid for the damn thing 3 times, and then I just choke. I just can't do it. The story is that I'm Irish and English on my mom's side with a smattering of Cherokee Indian from a great grandmother, probably only about 16% in me, and then on my father's side, all we know is French. So the French balances the Irish and means I can hold my liquor. And yet, I'm still having a real...
I got a bubble down there.
What do you mean? I can hold my liquor?
No, I got a bubble. I cannot hold my liquor. I have
The
a pop.
bubble. Anyway, so to me, when I look at one of these, Irish is what I think. So I started wondering today,
Well, because an Asian dish would not normally use this cabbage. They would use.
Napa or some other form of cabbage, but this just calls for cabbage. So guess what?
That's fine. I'm just saying.
We're gonna
But it
use
makes
it.
sense that the round cabbage that we think of.
It'd probably call for Napa cabbage. But cocktail.
Okay, so you saw the cabbage and you thought, whiskey.
Irish. And I started wondering about cocktails that call for Irish whiskey because traditionally there just aren't that many of them. But then, of course, there is what is known as the Blackthorn cocktail, which I don't actually, I need to find the origin of. But I know that the Blackthorn is got traditional legs going way back. And it's an interesting amalgam that kind of reminds me a little bit of a Manhattan in that it's a spirit with both sweet and dry vermouths, but then it also contains a couple of extra
the
little.
absinthe is throwing me.
Okay, I hadn't mentioned that yet.
Spoiler alert. There's absinthe, which I don't really understand.
So
Is that your French
the
side?
Blackthorn
Oh,
tonight.
you're Irish
is
and you're
going-
French. It's like
I am
all
Irish and
together.
French, so this is what works for me. This is everything kind of lined up. We need some Irish whiskey. We need sweet vermouth. We need dry vermouth. We need Angostura bitters, and we need absinthe. This is only going to get a very small amount of absinthe, but it defines the dish. Those fruit flies are driving. Can we talk about? Let's make the cocktail and then talk about your flowers because this, what?
Yeah.
Is one of your best. Fall is here. So I already know that my darling wife is not going to like this. So she's drinking a Lillet.
Polish Glumski.
Glumki, yes.
I don't even know what that is.
It's delicious.
I need to delve into these things. Glumpi.
I'm going to make cocktail.
Yeah, this is a lot of different liquors.
There are fruit flies all over the place. We have traded moths, which we have almost finally beaten after 2 years.
Yeah,
I'll show you why
I
in a
poured
minute.
vinegar down the drain because that's how I think where they're coming
And I
from.
poured a bunch of really old horseradish vodka down the drain. So they're drunk.
They're
Failed to
drunk.
kill them.
Woo! There's party.
The Russian fruit flies. So I'm using a recipe that calls for 2 ounces.
So
can I
this
at least
is a-
make enough for you so that you'll taste it?
So you can
and then
take-
I'll
so
drink
you can
yours
drink it.
once it's done. That's why I
convenient.
like up drinks so much
So,
because I know that I'm going to get
This
them.
is a lot of different things that have liquor in them.
2 ounces each.
So not a highball, which
Of
you
Irish
said
whiskey.
is a liquor and a
A spirit and a
mixer.
mixer. Gin and tonic
This
is
is
a highball.
the anti-highball
It's
because
the
this has
anti-highball.
1, 2, 3, and then bitters have liquor in them.
This,
So,
well, they're
okay, I'm just
yes,
saying.
they
but
do. And by the
everything
way,
that's
we're going to be
into
doing next week, quite possibly, some cocktails where bitters are the featured spirit. That is something that is having a big resurgence, where we're starting to see cocktails that call for up to 2 ounces
this. We just
of
saw.
Angostura.
Wait. I'm reliving.
Well, at Joyface in New York, the bar that you did in the East Village, they're serving a cocktail now. I don't remember the name of it. It was too damn loud. That features 2 ounces of Angostura bitters. But it's
That's
a thing.
a lot. Do they sell like
It's a thing.
larger, much larger bottles?
They do sell larger bottles. Okay, so I've got the Irish whiskey is in. Now I need half an ounce each of dry vermouth, so that's going to be an ounce of dry vermouth. I'm just using Dolan, which is my usual dry vermouth for
Go-to.
martinis. Refrigerate, by the way. Refrigerate your vermouths. It's fortified wine. Would you let wine sit around? Also, an ounce of sweet vermouth.
Oh God, sweet and dry.
Yes, just like a Manhattan. A perfect Manhattan. A Manhattan can call
So-
only for sweet vermouth,
I've
but
never
a
seen
perfect
this in the
Manhattan doesn't.
refrigerator, however.
Well, it should be.
We're turning over a new leaf.
Absinthe does not need to be refrigerated. This calls for a dash. I don't know how to define. Let's call it a splash.
A splash, not a dash.
Oh shit, that's the Jameson.
My
This
guess is it takes.
is
Oh,
the
you already
absinthe.
put it in there.
And we're drinking Le Muse Verte. Is this the one that's? Is this the one that's owned by Marilyn Manson?
Maybe.
I think this may be Marilyn Manson's brand.
someone look that up?
I'm
Is
not
this
sure.
Marilyn Manson's?
Somebody look that up. So I'm giving that a couple of splashes. Look up and see. Just type in Marilyn Manson absinthe because it's actually very highly rated. We're also going to go with just a couple of dashes of the Angostura bitters.
There's another dash. Okay.
Now notice I've gone to mixing my spirits without ice and then adding the ice at the last minute.
Why is that? Doesn't.
Because I
Loser.
personally don't like as much melt as some people do. Some people like a lot of melt, and it's important
You probably
because
want a
water.
straw with that, though.
No.
That's about right. YouTube froze. Did we freeze?
We didn't freeze. We're just not moving.
We're just moving very
We're just not moving.
slowly.
By the way,
Nancy-
I'm growing my hair back. Can you see that I'm growing my hair back? Can you see that?
It's like me and my eyebrows. Can you see my eyebrows?
No, look, I have hair.
I see that.
Guillermo, where are you
No,
going?
no. We're good. Oh, camera's exiting.
Why don't you tell everybody about the emergency with Guillermo this weekend? Because other people that are dog owners may not know
Yeah, you should
about
know this.
horrible
So
possibility.
we're sitting on the deck at the lake, and it's fall, and it's beautiful, and it's been dry. Thank God.
We should do
actually.
another show from the lake.
From the
cabin,
lake, yeah.
'cause people think we have like this palatial lake cabin. No, we have a room
It's
with a bathtub.
plywood room. And then the moonshine in the bathtub is,
By the way, this is supposed to be garnished with lemon, but we don't have any lemon.
How do we not have lemon?
Because we took all the lemons to the lake. We have 13 lemons there and none here. You want me to show? We do. Let me show you.
Keeps happening.
Let me show you what we have.
So we're sitting on the deck, and I'm sitting there enjoying the beautiful sunshine. There you go. That's all you need. For
It's been
garnish?
zested already. What am I
So
supposed to
what?
do with that?
You talk to me. You zested it, not me.
Finger pointing.
So sitting there reading a book, and I hear crunch, crunch, crunch. I was like, oh, that's cute. He eats acorns. That's adorable. I didn't really think about it. And then about 2 hours later, I hear crunch, crunch, crunch again. I'm like, I should look that up. Sure enough, it says acorns are potentially lethal and very toxic to dogs. It's hard to keep up with things. And you think, well, why would he want to eat that? And acorns are everywhere. So off we go to the emergency vet
True story.
where they induced vomiting. He was fine, and they said that he didn't actually get much in him. But I, just like you didn't know that grapes were bad. And evidently,
no idea.
Grapes and
Everybody loves grapes.
acorns have a similar thing, which is the tannins. Both vets.
And chocolate. Although
Both-
chocolate has other stuff too. To dogs. What did
I didn't drink it, I'm smelling it.
Cheers.
Chills.
Happy anniversary again.
Happy anniversary. A week later. Trying to hide my displeasure. I can see that you would love this drink, and I know many people that would love this
Show
drink.
me what it looks like when you hide your displeasure, just so I'll know. Is that what it looks like?
Yes, grapes are really bad for
Well,
dogs.
the next time that I put on the bedside light to check.
It's a bit different. Wow. Well, that'll get you going, or put you down. One or the other.
I can fix this.
I can't tell that it needs fixing. I just.
It does. You know what it needs?
What?
It needs a little bit. Just don't look at me. Don't ignore me. Just ignore me.
So,
Oh,
did you
you
guys
talk it
know about? Now we're buffering again. Did you guys know about acorns? Because I've had a lot of dogs, and I've had none of them just keel over and die from anything like this at all. Someone said simple syrup. Deer carcass, yeah. Anyway, all the vets were like, yeah, some dogs are sick, some don't. Yeah, see, news to me. Crunch, crunch, crunch away. Apparently, if they're dry, also if they only eat a couple, but he's so tiny that we were concerned. But he's fine. Totally fine. And according to the vet, some dogs can eat like a bunch of grapes, which I've had one do by accident, and then other dogs can eat half a grape and like their kidneys die and they have to be put down.
Death to kidneys.
So what'd you do? Huge improvement. Now it's sweet. What is it?
Well, I'll take it down.
No.
I added honey
I'm not
syrup.
complaining. Honey syrup. Someone
Not
said
simple syrup, but
Someone-
honey syrup.
Okay. Well, you ain't wrong. That makes sense to me. The honey makes sense.
And
Because like a toddy. I do love a hot toddy. I do
There.
have to admit. Anyway,
on the weekends,
so-
by the way, I have switched over from
Oh,
coffee.
this is cute. Listen to this. Wait.
You mean by cute? You mean annoying as hell? Yes.
No.
Guillermo has found his voice and
it's
is
very,
using it.
very deep for his size. Hey, oh.
The Blackthorn cocktail, which is not going to go with this dish at all.
No.
As a matter of fact, it's going to be horrible with this.
Because that's what we aim for.
Look,
I don't know why.
awful happens. You just gotta go with it. Not everything's perfect. Does this look like Anna Garden's house?
Like a
Everything's
Sazerac.
perfect at Anna Garden's. Everything's
So-
perfect in the Hamptons. Are we in the Hamptons? No. We're Marietta. My nose is running.
Someone asked about a Sazerac, and I have to admit, I only have drunk Sazeracs.
Do you want a Sazerac?
No.
We've got everything we need
No,
for
I won't.
Sazeracs. We've got cognac. We can make the original ones. We've got cognac. We've got rye. We've got absinthe. We've got Peychaud's bitter.
Sazeracs can only be drunk in New Orleans. And I have to admit, I only have had a Sazerac after I've had like several other drinks. So I don't think I'm a good judge of a Sazerac at all.
And where can you drink Pim's cups?
England.
Only.
But I like Mim's cups, so I make an
Oh,
effort to
so what
drink
you're
them.
saying is you don't like Sazeracs.
I don't know that I do. No, I
Do you want a
totally
Sazerac right
don't.
now?
No, I don't.
I will freaking
no,
make that
I
happen.
don't. No, you got you're double fisting this thing that I'm not drinking one of.
What would you like to drink, sweetheart?
It's the Blackthorn. I'm really happy with my. I'm still pretending like it's summer with my Lillet and soda.
I'm going to strain out the rest of this drink because I don't want it to
Okay.
water down as I get
Sazerac. I
slowly
don't want a
sauced.
Sazerac.
during
It's
the night.
Tuesday. I have so much work to do. Yeah.
You know what? Tuesday night to me only means two things. One, a buzz, and two, a bunch of dishes to watch. So,
We could use paper plates.
oh my God.
Okay, so delish.
Delish, if this doesn't work out,
So once again, we're trying to be healthy so we can go on tour.
I guess that explains the pound of ground pork.
Okay, well, by healthy I mean no carb.
This does seem to be a very low carb kind of thing.
It's
If you
11
wanna-
grams of carbs.
If
Is
you want to
that-
follow along with this, just go to a website that I have no affiliation with, Delish, and type in egg roll bowl, and you'll be looking at the same recipe that we are. And I am tempted to fix it because I really do see some things that I think can be fixed. But you know
Sure.
what? I'm not going to. No.
Why? Why wouldn't you?
Delish is on their own tonight. Somebody should like get on the phone with Delish and say, you know, this shit's going down right now. So.
Okay.
There's going to be a good bit of slicing and dicing here.
That's
now,
you.
they call for this to be done in a skillet.
Did you bring
I
the
am
wok?
not going to do that. I am going to do it in that wok right up there.
We have a wok?
Because this is a stir fry.
Wish I would walk. Okay.
So we're going to walk this way instead of that way. So the rundown on this vegetable oil, of course, I know how you feel about that. So I made sure we had safflower oil. We're using
I
safflower.
thought that was just as bad.
What oil do you want to use? What neutral oil is okay?
So I guess olive oil is not neutral.
No, not unless it's light olive oil, which we don't have any of. We have safflower oil,
Safflower it is.
vegetable oil juiced out of kittens, and canola oil.
It's called blood. Okay.
No. After you bleed them, and you squeeze them in like a duck press, you get oil out of them.
On that note.
Remember in that
Avocado
movie
oil, someone
Book
said.
of
That's not
Eli,
neutral, is it?
Denzel Washington made cat oil. It's what he traded for things.
Jesus. Okay.
He traded a recharge on his iPod for cat oil, if I remember, which he made himself.
Kidney oil, obviously.
Kidney
Well,
oil.
I think we're fresh
Extra
out.
virgin kitten oil.
We're fresh out.
We have some Guillermo oil.
So safflower oil, I guess would be my choice. All right,
That's what we have.
1 clove garlic, and I know how I'm doing that in
you're
my
doing the
garlic
garlic?
press. Yes.
All right, well, here's
And
a head
then
of
you
garlic.
said, and ginger, and you have. Okay, do you guys want to see this? Write it all down.
No, I told them where to go. They all have the internet.
Go.
Ginger.
He told you where to go.
I did tell you.
Go there.
I'll tell you again.
So avocado oil is healthy, but it's not a neutral oil for.
We don't have it is, but we don't have any.
We do the leg.
We're just gonna do next
At
week.
the leg.
I'm sick of this shit.
How
How much ginger does it call for?
1 teaspoon.
Fuck.
No,
that.
I'm wrong. Tablespoon. 1 tablespoon. 1 tablespoon.
Oops.
Oh, it smells so good.
So I peel ginger with a spoon because it works
That's
really
your
well.
trick?
No, No, that's not my
You
trick.
do your trick.
No, I've got a ginger trick.
A ginger trick.
Good Eats fans might know it. Don't cut me. Garlic press. Do you want something to put that in? Are you gonna squeeze that onto something, or?
What are you gonna do with your ginger?
It's not like we have. We're not at the office. We don't have mise en place bowls.
We must
Wait,
definitely
does the ginger and the garlic go into the dish at the same time? Is it?
add garlic and ginger and cook
Okay.
until fragrant, so they can be.
Great.
Combined.
Can I show off? Come and tell me the other things we might need.
He is very proud of the fact that he.
No, you bring the list because we're gonna need some stuff from the pantry. So you guys remember what a horror show our pantry has been, and the moths and everything. Well,
Dun dun dun.
we even put in new light bulbs. Dog food's all here. Beverages there. So what do we need, sweetheart? What do you need? A classic me.
Oh, you just
What does
came
that-
here
what does
like
that
a
mean?
total
Classic.
place apart, like it was a fucking whirling dervish. Okay.
We need some things.
Vegetable oil, sesame oil, onion.
Wait, sesame oil. Wait, just give me a second.
I don't know how much of it's gonna be.
We've got all of it. I know that we have all this stuff. Sesame oil. Oh, look at this sexy ass Greek tomato paste you got. That's pretty cool.
And squids.
And squids. That one's
Yeah.
California. Yeah, squids. Here, we're gonna want this black vinegar. Will you
Like that?
take that?
Sesame oil.
Okay, I'm working on it. I know what's. Oh, you know what? That's in the fridge. I bet that's in the fridge because it's perishable. What else from in here?
Soy sauce?
Low sodium
Yeah.
or regular?
Sriracha. These are all fridge items.
Sriracha's in the fridge,
Well then,
but well,
nothing actually.
here's low sodium. What else from in here?
Salt.
We got that out there. We don't need that.
Sesame seeds.
Sesame seeds.
Toasted.
Toasted sesame seeds.
Oh, moth.
I know. No, hold on a second. We've got. I know I have this. I know I have
You
this.
got this, baby.
I do. I know that we have them. Oh, fuck. I know we have this. I know we have this. What? Don't doubt. Don't start doubting me. Ah! Sesame seeds. Toasted. Toasted sesame seeds.
Everything else is out here.
Okay, what else? We're leaving the wonderful clean pantry now.
Green onion, sriracha,
Okay, green onion.
pork, sesame oil.
All right,
onion,
hold on. Sriracha. What else?
Sing a song about that.
What?
Carrot.
How many? Or how much?
Cup
A cup?
of shredded carrot. Heavy on the carrot.
Okay, well, that's what we got. You said green onion?
I did.
All right, we have green onion. Oh yeah, and ground pork, because we usually have that around.
Just laying around.
It's laying around. What else?
That's it, man.
That's it.
And you went, but yeah, you already got out the vinegar. So,
I got out some vinegars. I think we're gonna need it.
fine. I agree.
I'm just.
I do not
Oh,
suggest
so there's some slicing and dicing. Oh crap! I didn't get the bowl that I was supposed to get.
Oop.
Oh, what's wrong, sweetheart?
My garlic press just attacked the sesame oil from fridge. Okay.
Did the garlic press not work?
No, it worked fine. Look at that. Like a shama.
So we need there. We're gonna use just one bowl for both of these. But gotta get my peel out of the way here.
Get it out.
Can I have my spoon back?
Dish spoon.
That's not nearly enough garlic.
1 clove, it says.
Let's do 2. Trust me, that's not enough. Delish, you need more garlic.
I think they're shy.
I think Delish is shy. I think maybe Delish is trying to appeal to people that don't like much flavor. Let's go with another one.
I'll do it.
So my trick. So
Trick alert.
a good ginger grater. It's like these ceramic models that have the teeth. These are a bitch to clean because ginger's fibrous, right? So here's what I do. I'll be right back.
Away he goes. Yes, you should trust him. The back to the pantry. He's so proud. I think he sleeps in the pantry now. He's like, that's his new little man cave, is the pantry.
I sleep where?
The
Where do I sleep,
pantry.
sweetheart?
I don't know, you're just so in love with the pantry.
No, I'm not
Look
in
at
that.
that. See? And now I don't even smell like garlic. Done. Garlic.
Plastic wrap.
Wrap de plastique. Fine.
People are going to be like, oh my God, we're going to eat grated plastic.
What?
It's not going to happen. It's going to be fine.
So excited.
I like this cocktail.
Okay.
I mean, I fixed it.
It's your Irish, French, you know, thing you got going on. Do Polish people?
How much ginger is called for? Tablespoon?
1 tablespoon.
So, I'm grating on this ceramic grater wrapped in plastic wrap. And I'm using
Wow.
Stretch Tight because it's my plastic wrap of choice. Okay. This way all the fibers stay here and then
Oh, wow. Well, that's spatial. Why? I just dumped half of it in the floor.
son of a...
Duck fat. That doesn't really make sense to me why that works, but okay. It also is not a tablespoon. That's not a tablespoon.
It's trying to be fast.
Okay.
Can I get, I'll get more. Here, will you put that in the bowl?
I will put that in the bowl.
Thanks.
So, what is this device?
It's a ginger grater. But I hate cleaning them, so I wrap it in plastic wrap.
I didn't know there was such a thing as a ginger. That sounds like a unitasker.
No, it's actually good for grating other things too, like garlic.
Uh-huh.
Not that you would know,
No,
because you're a garlic
I'm
press,
a presser.
I'll say.
Oh, hardcore presser.
You know, if I slapped your ass on live YouTube, people would be like, oh my God, he just objectified her. She slaps me on the ass and all the guys are just like,
Yeah, well, it's not equal for men and women in the world, is it? It's not.
no, women have 100% of the power.
Right.
My world.
Okay, now you
I
just.
think that's good. I just did what?
Yeah, bro.
What?
Yeah, bro, I'm reading.
I hate it when people say bruh. Don't call me bruh. I'm not your bruh. I don't even know what bruh means, but I know I'm not a bruh.
Bruh.
I'm not a fucking bruh. I'm not your bruh. I'm not anybody's bruh.
Ah,
Whatever bruh even freaking is.
I'm reading. Tell the federal government that. That's true.
Well, that's true. Yeah. The federal government.
Yeah. That's a whole other subject matter.
No kidding.
Ain't gonna go there.
I'm pro-powerful women.
Powerful.
I got a powerful wife and a powerful daughter. My mother's so powerful that we keep her 100 miles away just for safekeeping.
Like Chernobyl. She's out in the country.
I could encase her in concrete.
Speaking of Chernobyl,
Let's not speak of Chernobyl. Now that Putin's moving nukes into place. Well, hopefully his nukes won't work any better than his army.
damn button. Oh,
Remember that great scene with Heath Ledger in Dark Knight? He's walking out of the hospital in the nurse's costume, trying to set off the thing.
yeah.
Maybe
Pleasure.
Putin will put on
Another
a.
sad thing. Okay.
Think Putin will put on a nurse's uniform?
All right, what
Okay,
business is
so
there?
that's been cut. When you know, we need to. We've got grading to do. That's messy. What needs to just be sliced? Cabbage and onions.
Just
right?
slices. Yes, exactly right. And I
Okay.
can shred carrots.
Do the onions and the sorry, do the onions and the cabbage
So-
go in at the same time?
No, the garlic and the ginger go at
Yes.
the same time, and then the pork goes in.
But the
And then
cabbage.
and then while you're waiting for the pork to cook, you can add the onion after it's cooking for like 10 minutes. Then you push the pork to the side. Oh yeah, flowers.
Tell us.
Tell us.
What is that?
That is cocoa Queen Anne's lace. That's chrysanthemum. That's bittersweet.
Bittersweet. It looks like it reminds me of rosehip or something.
Maybe.
And then you've got like oak boughs.
Quercus.
And then what's that?
That's a millet, I believe.
A millet, like the kind we would eat.
Yeah.
God. So
you
this
go.
is fall in a gigantic vase.
Here it is.
And this is more millet.
Yeah,
see the
let me double check
seeds?
on that one.
It sure looks like a millet to me.
Yeah. Fairly positive.
And another Queen's Ansley's. Well, it's gorgeous. Thank God I don't need many knives. You do very well. You should. You could have a shop called Florist Grande, where like every arrangement is just big as hell. Okay, quarter of a green cabbage thinly sliced. I know how to do that.
Millet. Yeah, millet. The chrysanthemum's name is Disbud Fuego Brown.
Fuego Brown, that's my porn name.
Disbud.
Disbud.
Disbud. Fuego Brown.
Fuego Brown. Okay, so when doing this kind of number on cabbage, you want to cut out that quarter of the stem right there. I love doing cutting when nobody can see it because I think it's important. This says thinly sliced, so I think it's a lot easier to do this kind of thing, separating out the mission from the little to the big. So we only want it to be thinly sliced. So that lets me lay it down. So there's one, and then we can take a slightly different tack for this, treating it more like an onion. You know how you French an onion going around from this side to this side. We do the same thing here. And
So
lay
you're
it over
cutting
again.
cabbage two different ways.
Yes. Because I want it to cook evenly.
Yes, Krista, we have checked the giant face for the proliferation of fruit flies, and that is not.
It's not there. We
It's
think
not the
it's coming out of the
source.
drain.
Drains. Yeah,
These plants are not.
they ain't doing it. What's on the menu is, and I hate these cutesy names, but it's egg bowl roll, egg roll bowl. So it's like an egg roll without the wrapper.
cabbage.
Oh, I gotta change the
We've
CD.
got the ginger and the garlic. Well, you do that while I cut the onion. We do have an onion here. We only need half of it. Since this is a stir fry, it's going to be sliced instead of chopped, which is something you would often
on.
see. This kind of, oh here, I have to push that button. Now I can't see, but maybe they can. When I'm going to only use half an onion, I don't see any reason to peel the whole thing. So I'm going to leave this part of the onion intact for some later date. And then just peel this one. A lot of people use their knives for this. I mean, you can, but... Damn it. It looks so easy on Good Eats. That's because if I mess it up on Good Eats, we do 12 more. At home, we don't do that kind of thing. There you go. Sliced, right? So there's a couple different ways, to do this. I am going to French this onion. So... Stop it. I see what you're doing. Stop it. So I'm going to cut out that little piece of the root end and then cut starting, I don't know if you guys can see this. Damn it. Dull knife. I should have had this knife sharpened at the beginning of quarantine. I didn't. Still the sharpest knife I own. There we go. So these things go in separately, right?
So those seem like big pieces of onions to me. I'm not complaining. I'm just asking.
It says thinly sliced. You don't think that's a thin slice?
It is. It is definitely a thin slice. You're right.
Well, not all of these look like thin slices?
Yeah. Okay. All right. You're right. Okay.
Well, maybe I'm not.
No. I think we're good. All right. So we're just gonna we're mincing everything, right? So shredded carrot.
We're mixing everything because this is stir fry. So when it happens, it goes down fast. So we're using just deli containers to hold things, or little bowls. So we've got our ginger and our garlic.
So-
This could all be done well in advance
I grew up with carrots being let's get some drink out of his nose. Carrots being peeled, or how to say. But a lot of the
just sprayed.
nutrients are in the skin or what, the peel. Is that right?
total bullshit.
That's bullshit.
Yeah. In the case of carrots, the only thing that you're removing when you remove the peel is
Dirt.
nasty ass shit.
Okay, so they should be peeled.
You know
But
what?
you're
I don't personally care. I think that there is some problem.
I don't know, I'm just playing with carrot. Okay.
I will put that in our food. Look, you want to peel it? We'll peel it.
I don't want to peel it. I'm just asking what your thoughts. I mean, I'm amazed at how many people don't peel them.
All right, well,
And I thought it was
let's
okay.
assume that they do.
Okay. Do you
So-
guys peel? Do you guys peel? Peel.
I'm peeled.
Diane says peel. Yes.
Simon says
Peel.
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 Simon
Yes,
says
yes,
peel.
yes, 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 yes. Nope. Oh, we have a nope. We have a dissenting opinion. Okay.
As we all know, those don't count anymore.
true.
Peeled carrot. I don't think that's going to give us. We want a whole freaking cup.
It's a lot.
God, it's a lot. Okay, so we only have 2 carrots. So whatever it is, it is.
Kind of fucked with carrots. Right?
We're kind of fucked on the carrot. I'm sorry. So when you waved that at me and talked about when you were a kid,
Why? Like that I was beaten.
no, I didn't think anything. I don't think. It is for me to do.
There's got a little knob. Little nub.
Well, I'm not about to touch it. Let's see if I can't straight. It's got like a carbuncle, and it's a bit.
Okay.
Remember that trick you used to do with pencils when you were a kid in school? Did
rubber.
you ever learn how to do that trick?
No.
Well, I always worked with the fluorescent lights in school where it made it look like the pencil was made out of rubber because the phase rate.
The phase rate. Ooh. All right. So you think this is gonna be enough?
I'm gonna make it.
We're gonna lighten carrots. Evidently. Scrub with veg brush. Okay.
The only scene that I liked in the movie Tenet
Yeah.
is when the hero, played by David Washington, that was his name, right?
There were several heroes, but okay.
Gets in a fight with a bunch of Russians
With
in a restaurant kitchen, and he reaches for the one thing that I would reach for if I was in a fight in a kitchen, which is
shreds
a
the shit out of
freaking box grater.
We've all done that,
because
haven't we?
you
Like,
can
shredded ourselves?
absolutely fuck somebody up with this thing. Not knives. Knives you got to be too strategic. This thing is just like pow wham. It was a good move. Enjoyed that. Rest of the movie sucked. All right, because I didn't understand it.
Somebody explain this to him.
If somebody could explain Tenet to me,
Well, the whole like last 20 minutes is like them trying to.
Robert Pattinson explaining.
Okay.
But he doesn't understand. That's the problem. He also doesn't understand. It's like, Christopher Nolan, what's happening? Christopher Nolan's like,
I was excited to go see Amsterdam with David Washington, and apparently it blows.
I like him.
I do too. And I like David O. Russell, I thought. Has anyone seen Amsterdam yet somehow?
Oh, how many bad reviews did you read?
A lot.
Like,
It's
how
terrible.
bad? Oh, jeez, really?
I'm really sad about it because, you know,
Isn't Christian Bale in that?
he's in it.
Isn't your guy, Christian Bale, in that?
Yeah, I think he could be producer also.
Right, so grading the carrot. I know it looks like I'm doing something else, but trust me, I'm grading the carrot.
I'm opening some Topo Chico. I know it looks like I'm doing something else. No, he's opening Topo Chico. Woo!
Oh, I'm sorry.
We spurted. Did you spurt? You're excited, Topo Chico. What? Oh, that was really dexterous of you. Okay, thank you, baby.
Dexterous.
Lovely. Dexterous.
Very hard to please.
Yeah.
Oh,
I
it's
know.
not my face.
What?
I think there's a bird trapped in your floor. It's making noise all on its own.
Wait, I'm sorry. We have to have doggy cam because look, they so much love each other. He must give him the side eye. So cute. Okay. All right, that's doggy cam moment. All right, what are you? Sorry, Megan. You're whistling while you work. You're enjoying this. Okay, that's probably a cup. Oh, that's probably more than a cup. We got medieval on that carrot. It's more than enough.
What are we gonna do with that?
Carrot muffin. I don't know. You love carrot cake. That's one of your favorite cakes.
carrot cake.
Yeah.
Adore.
If anyone wants to know, here's a secret trivia. Alton adores carrot cake.
What else needs to be prepped?
I'm less than a fan.
I like this drink, and the only thing that this drink really needed was some honey syrup. So now I'm gonna drink yours.
Yes, I knew that was gonna happen. I think we're good. One green onion thinly sliced, and that's it.
Oh, we got green onion.
Yeah, there's a shallot in
Delish
there.
calls for one green onion. What the hell? Who just has one green onion? Nobody's gonna. Oh,
I think that's plenty.
I've got a shallot over here.
I know. I don't know why.
All right.
I was confused. That was shallot.
All right, I'm gonna go ahead and turn on
Carrot muffins. Exactly.
the heat. So really, cooking with a wok in most American homes is fairly useless because we just can't generate the amount of heat.
Can't make the heat.
We can't make it get hot.
So because we associate woks with Asians. Sorry, that was my stereotype angle here.
with Asian cuisine.
Yeah,
yes.
how do Asians generate the heat?
Well, it's actually a really efficient use of energy because you can, back when it was like put over just burning a fire, you could burn everything all at once, put it on there. The cooking was done very, very, very quickly. Now, in Chinese restaurants, or really good stir-fry restaurants, you're talking about massive burners of like gobs of BTUs, well in excess of 80,000 BTUs, usually in a ring about this big, and you set it down in there. I like doing this in the summertime on a turkey fryer burner. And my rule then is that I don't put anything in the wok until it's glowing. I turn off all the lights, it's dark. If it glows, we're not gonna be able to see that here. So that's when it's hot enough. I'm also turning on some ventilation. Only by getting this thing really, 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 really hot can we produce what's called wok hei, which is the flavor of the wok. It's a slightly carbonized, slightly burned flavor. It is critical that we have everything ready to go before anything hits the pan. So we have our ginger.
So wok hei, is that because of a certain like metallurgy metal?
It's from heat. It's just from heat.
Why couldn't you get it
So
from a skillet?
Our cabbage, our onion, our garlic and ginger. I've got to cut up 2 of these green onions.
Why?
Because delicious wrong. That's why. Nobody just one
So
green
I'm sorry.
onion. Sorry.
Why
It's
can't
just-
you get the same flavor out of a skillet?
You can't get the same flavor of the skillet because the heat is all concentrated down in the bottom and lessens as it goes up the side.
Got
and that's
it.
critical in the stir fry.
Okay, so it's the deep bowl situation. That's interesting. Did not
Deep
know
bowls
this.
aren't just for smoking food, that was less.
How does the metal not warp? Someone says. I
How
guess
does the metal not work?
that's metallurgy for you.
I don't know how this works.
He doesn't know.
I mean, I do, but I'm not. gonna-
Electric lock. Someone says.
No. If you use an electric wok, we're done. We're done. That is no better than an electric fry pan. It cannot get anywhere close to enough heat. And by the way, in America, all the electric woks are made with non-stick surfaces. Bleh, bleh, bleh.
Did you get that? Train.
Okay, there's our green onion. We're ready to go on that.
Train.
What else?
That's it, man.
Okay, I need a little container for this.
We got the cabbage somewhere.
Cabbage is over here. Our pork is over here.
Pork is over here.
So walk us through the steps, Miss.
Walk in a large skillet
Or a wok.
or a wok over medium heat.
Okay.
Add vegetable oil or heat. Add garlic and ginger and cook until fragrant. You did your usual spitting in the
Yep.
bowl things. That's what you do.
My house.
Your house. You can do what you want.
Damn right.
Okay, is there a certain brand of wok that you are
And you know
more
what?
fond of?
I'm gonna actually deglaze this very quickly. I'm seeing some
Oh,
stuff
look.
in here I don't like.
Deglazing. There's our-
I need some more.
What's the word? Oh, he's gonna deglaze because he's seeing stuff in there he doesn't like. I don't want to know.
And then I'll heat
Steel
it up
wok.
again. This is just a $15 wok that I got at an Asian restaurant supply store.
$15 wok. That was warm. That was hot. Uh oh, somebody's Tyrone breaking out the Chinese figures there. That was
Hot.
impressive. Go for
Hot,
it.
hot.
Guillermo's like, I don't know. What's that
Okay.
all about?
So,
All right.
what does Delish say happens next? You got it.
In a large skillet over medium heat, heat the vegetable. Now we're actually using canola, safflower. Add garlic and ginger and cook until fragrant. 1 minute. Well, I think they're already
How much oil?
fragrant. Doesn't say. 1 tablespoon.
And then
Theoretically.
what happens after? So,
Then you add the pork.
oh shit, we've got to open this thing.
I'll do that.
Okay, I can't put anything in there until this.
You
opens.
do you. Actually, I don't know how to do that.
Because it'll burn. It's gonna burn so fast.
Well, go ahead.
1
You know
minute,
what?
my ass.
Here, you go ahead and put that in there, and then you can hold the camera, and I'll do the. You doing it? You doing it?
Well, I didn't do it very damn well, did I?
No.
Well, you do it. But I'm not going on the garlic and the ginger until we're set on
Well,
that.
1 minute. I'm making-
No. It's not going to take that long. Trust me, it is not going to take that long. It's going to take maybe 15 seconds, is what I'm guessing. All right, so here I go.
You know, no salt is mentioned in this. But
No salt is mentioned.
No. Walk. You know, when you're ready.
Wait.
Now it says push that stuff aside. Add pork. Oh no.
All right, pork. Go.
More pork coming in.
I got to try to hold the camera and the wok
I
handle
got
at the
this,
same
I
time.
got this, I
All
got
right, it's good. It's good. There we go. All right, shouldn't there be some seasoning at this point? Don't you think?
I would think, but
Do they not say it?
no, I season. I mean, there's like no. They do not mention salt. I think it's really strange.
All right. Well, guess what? Guess
Okay.
what, Delish?
Sesame oil. So intent like as soon as that cooks. Yes, that does smell amazing. More oil. I don't disagree.
I don't disagree either. So I think this calls for at least 2 tablespoons of oil. Because we need to fry that. Sorry about the loud vent, guys, but we've got it, so we're using it.
Okay. You guys make notes on this so we can all, come together at the end here. The wok does not look seasoned, someone says. Peanut oil also, which I don't know
The
why.
wok doesn't look seasoned. Bite me. Bite me. I'm doing this 3 times so you can make a little meme out of it. Bite me.
Here. Enough said about that. Okay. Push pork aside. How are we doing?
Well, I don't have enough heat, so I'm just gonna let this sit.
And that's all the
because I
way
want
up.
some brown.
Yeah, we gotta have brown. Someone else says look
I
seasoned.
can't not put salt in here.
Okay, exactly. That's messed up. Wow. You just put Salt Bay to shame.
Salt Bay. Let me tell you something about Salt Bay. I will meet him in any street, in any town in America. I will meet him in towns
Well,
other than America.
It's actually someone said the soy sauce. It's low sodium they called for.
Well, they call for that because I think they're scared of the high sodium. We're using the low sodium, but that doesn't mean I'm not going to season my meat while I cook.
I don't disagree about Togarashi either, but okay, that looks pretty. Ooh, all right, looking good. Looking good.
Come on, I need heat.
Bring on the heat. I mean, this is a massive stove. So your average person without a massive freaking stove, what would they do?
Not enough. Go buy yourself a turkey fryer, set it up out in the yard, do it on that.
Seems a bit
This is a very good
over-aggrandized.
cocktail. I'm very happy.
I'm very glad you are. Great flip, someone says.
I'm
Okay.
pushing this up the side because I want some of the
Yes.
water to dissipate.
You do have to toast the sesame seeds. These ours that we have are pre-toasted. Not that you could read that. Let's see. Roasted, toasted sesame. Roasted says, but same difference. All right. It says push aside, and then it
It's
says
the only thing I got.
add sesame.
We need to wait. We're not there yet. I want some of
Not
that to
there.
work out.
So since we're doing egg rolls, shouldn't we have that pink stuff that you dip egg rolls in?
You mean panda sauce?
Yeah,
How do they get that out of a panda? That's what I want.
like the oil of kidney.
I don't think we have it.
Okay. Fine. Whoa. Okay. Man doing his thing. Ginger pork.
Wish I had
Smells
more
really
meat.
good. Okay.
What's next? What does this recipe say?
Push pork to the side. Add sesame oil. Add onion. Add carrot. Add cabbage. Then soy sauce and sriracha, which I will get a spoon out for.
Pushing the pork up to the side.
What was the best gift we got on tour so far? I mean, there were so many amazing
So many
gifts.
great things.
There's a beautiful jewelry and bracelet and
Sorry, what's that?
best gift that we received.
Sorry, what was the onion?
Push pork to the side, add sesame oil, onion,
How
carrot,
much
and
sesame?
cabbage. I got it right here. Sesame oil.
It's in here.
1 tablespoon. And
Fuck,
here's,
where's the sesame?
I thought you got it out.
Did I? Where is
I
it?
mentioned it several times.
Whoops.
I haven't seen it, to be quite frank with you.
God damn it. Good. We
All
have
right, we have a little
sesame.
emergency. Sesame oil. It's like, where's the kimchi? Where's the fucking sesame oil? Anyone? Anyone see it? There's oyster sauce. That look promising? No.
Shit.
Are you sure we have it?
Yes.
Here we go again.
How much?
Found.
How much?
1 tablespoon.
Then what? Followed by what?
Onion, carrot, and cabbage. Onion, carrot, 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 carrot. Onion, carrot, cabbage. All together. All together now. Onion. I was about to start smelling amazing. Carrot. Cabbage. Look at that. Healthy, except for the pork, but whatever. No baggage. No baggage.
Then
All right.
what?
Stir to combine with the meat, and then add soy sauce.
Not yet. We gotta put this down a little bit.
Okay.
And I didn't push this enough out of the way, so it's gonna be.
Doesn't that look good and healthy?
We
Come
gotta-
on.
I didn't do a very good job pushing the pork out of the way.
It's okay. Well, that's the problem with that's what maybe why a skillet, because
No,
the pork falls
trust
back
me.
in.
No, it's not that. It's just operator error on my part.
Yes, meat is good as long as it's like healthy meat, which I don't know if ours is or not. Oh my god,
We're
it
just gonna let
looks
that sit for a second.
sitting. Where are we sitting?
Because I want to drink my cocktail.
Oh, priorities.
And we could. Why are we just looking at me? Nobody
'Cause
wants to just look at me. I'm the ugly one.
I don't really think that's true.
Here, put it here. Let me have it.
You do you. I hate my beverage.
Here.
I hate my beverage.
There. Just have to get my head down.
So how many of you are coming to see us on tour?
How many of you are coming to see us on tour?
You
I
haven't
really
already,
like-
or if you're coming back again. That's how many repeat people are there? It's a different show.
The Christmas variant, by the way, is a very different show. So even if you saw Beyond the Eats, this is probably a show.
Woo! Uh-oh. Calm down.
Pork wad.
With dog hair, probably.
I ain't nasty. I think this needs. When does everything else go in?
I'm trying to tell you.
Well, now you put on your
Soy
apron.
sauce, yeah.
How much?
I'll do it.
How much?
I'll do it. Quarter.
2 ounces. We might not want to go that much because we did add some salt. Even with low sodium, that's going to be a lot. So let's go 1.5 ounces. Or ignore me entirely.
You're the one who's like Mr. Salt.
Oh, I'm the one who's like Mr. Salt.
You are. I had low sodium last. Okay. And sriracha. Sriracha.
How much
1 tablespoon. Yeah. Come on. Sriracha duty. Right.
I'm going to put some of the green onion in now because I think it needs to cook.
Yeah. Oh, you can garnish the. You garnish
How
the
much?
scallion. So what I'm realizing is they're calling green onion and scallion like they're mixing those two up. How much vinegar do you want to put?
I want more
there's salt.
sriracha.
You know what's interesting?
It says kosher salt.
Salt's over here, seasoning salt. There's salt. Okay.
I'm adding a little bit of black vinegar.
Do you think we need the scallions?
Yeah, dude, we can put them on at the last minute. So we have a little bit of raw. So did Delish say how we know when it's done?
Season to taste. Cook until cabbage is tender, 5 to 8 minutes.
All right. I say about 1 minute more. What are we going to serve this in? Do you want to have this like family style out of a big bowl? Hi. Cooking at home should be a family thing. Nobody should cook alone. Cook with your kids, cook with your parents, cook with your spouse, cook with whoever. But don't cook alone. It's more fun. I think we're pretty darn close. What are you chopping up there, baby? More scallions? I had all these over here. I don't think it called for shallots. When are the sesame seeds supposed to go?
Afterwards. Serving dish. Good thing the cleaners just came. We really should have the cleaners come
After. They should come on.
Wednesday. I'm so excited. I'm starving also.
Hunger is the best sauce.
Who said that?
Cervantes. It's from Man Lunch. Thank you.
Not you.
Man Lunch is the musical.
Yeah.
Oh my god, I can't believe I did that.
Speaking of musicals, we saw Moulin Rouge and we saw
We saw the revival of 1776, which is probably my favorite Broadway show of all time. Oh, hold on.
more.
No.
Okay.
Which is you and which is me?
I don't know.
Okay,
Closest
fine.
one.
Oh, shit.
Sticks. So, theoretically, pretty fucking healthy. We think.
Unless you use this carrot, which I just I don't agree with.
Carrot's good. Needs some work done. A little work done. All right, so pretty simple, pretty basic. really probably something you could just kind of muddle through yourself, right?
Well, we
mean-
did muddle through.
Oh yeah. I mean, I don't really get like a egg roll going on there. I think the vinegar was a really good call.
Thank you. Black vinegar, powerful stuff. So worth it.
Why is it black? What makes it black vinegar?
I don't know. This YouTube show is the only place where you'll ever see me say I don't know. I think the heat is better now because we doubled the sriracha.
Uh-huh. Yeah. I bet this would be
In
good
doing
cold,
this again, I would
like for lunch tomorrow.
use the whole onion. No?
Oh, and you doubled the I don't
Would
know.
you like some shallot?
You doubled the garlic.
We doubled the garlic, we doubled the sriracha, which I think was badly needed. I wish we'd added more carrot. We had it. But all in all,
Would
I'm
you
going
add
to say this
mushrooms?
is a damp. No, I don't think so.
Okay.
I think this is pretty good.
Would you add glass noodles?
Now that we fixed it. I would either serve this on glass noodles or rice. I don't think we.
I don't think it needs any carb.
Well, it's because you never think anything needs carbs. Whereas I think everything needs
That's
carbs. I thought we had some leftover rice, but we don't.
Probably the leg. Like everything else.
Like everything else.
Leg.
I'm going to give this
Thumbs up?
7.5.
Huh. Okay. I mean, I think it could
Delish. We
it could
fixed
be-
your dish for
It could be a
you.
little more exotic, and I'm trying to figure out how. Would you put 5 spice? Would you put?
I don't know. I think if we had gone with Napa cabbage instead of regular green cabbage,
I mean, to me, it's kind of Americanized. You know what
hugely.
I mean,
And yet, I'm eating it, and I'm liking it. If we had not doubled the sriracha, I don't think I would.
right. I don't disagree.
We also doubled the amount of green onion. We added a little bit more salt during the pork cook, and we doubled the garlic. So, Delish, you're
I feel
You're
like
welcome.
I want something more, like a better way of saying it. Can you say exotic anymore? I want something more unusual in the flavoring. I want. What do I want? Not 5 spice.
Lord
Not,
knows I don't know. I'm just a husband. I think five spice. I don't think star anise in here
okay.
or fennel.
Let's just have to make sure the numbing stuff.
Prickly ash.
Yeah.
Sichuan peppercorn.
Yeah,
I mean, you could.
I think I would like that.
You want to add it now?
No. No, but I feel like it could use just a little. Balance is good though.
So here's what I would do. I would cook a bunch of the. I would char the green onions, char the scallions
Okay.
over direct burner
Okay.
to blacken them. Then I would chop them up and use them just because I think that would bring some of that wok that we're not able to get because we don't have enough heat.
Okay.
I also think I would marinate the pork.
What? What am
I'm thinking.
I thinking? I like so.
I don't know. I'm talking out of my ass.
One of my favorite Chinese dishes is mushu. I love mushu.
I don't not
You
like
don't.
this. You know, it's funny. The more I eat this, the more I'm liking it in the bowl. What I wish is we had something to wrap it in.
What's the little mushroom you put in a moose shoe?
Are those gnocchi that go in there?
Is that
The
gnocchi?
little bitty guys?
Yeah.
No, gnocchi. I want to like wrap this up in something.
Well, the sauce, oyster sauce goes in.
God, it's so heavy and so sweet.
Yeah.
You know, the problem with like oyster sauce or XO or any of those is that they're
MSG.
really cloying. Doesn't need MSG. So, all right.
Chestnuts.
How about we say, let's back up to an earlier thought you had. I know it's not Chinese, but what if like the second thing that had gone into the pan had been shiitakes? Like sliced thin and browned.
Also,
But that's not really what you're looking for. What is it you're looking for? You're looking for something else. Guy with more hair? Taller?
Right. I want a little more like overtly Asian. Not so much about the numbing thing or the just.
What about if we used like Tokyo Negi instead of the straight up green onion, and we used
Also, egg rolls don't necessarily have pork in them. At
a
all.
lot of them? I think most.
Do they?
No. We can make this with shrimp.
What do you?
We can make
Or
it with
chicken.
shrimp and
What about ground chicken? No? Okay. All right. Too bland.
I think we need to change up the variety of, as I have my second serving
Yeah.
of cabbage.
Yeah, see the pepperoni, Szechuan peppercorn. That's what I'm thinking. Or spam. Camera's just following her.
So,
Too many onions.
Scabigail, what do you think of the dish?
Well, he's got too many goddamn onions to feed you, dog. So I'm gonna eat this carrot.
It's completely fine for you. Do you want that?
No, I don't fucking want that. It's goddamn no good. Guillermo won't even eat it.
Oh, well, shit. I guess that's true.
He eats tomatoes.
He does eat tomatoes. He likes tomatoes.
Odd.
Well, I think this is a good dish, and I think we fixed it. I think it's delish now.
I think we mostly fixed it.
All right, so next, what?
I mean the whole thing, and you're having to. I just think it could be a little more interesting.
Oh, God, how many times have I heard that about myself?
I'm going with Szechuan peppercorn.
All right. And
That's what I'm going with.
I'm happy. I'm happy with it.
Okay.
Personally.
He's happy. Are you happy? All right. If we could do, what else do you grind? I mean,
Chicken, turkey.
yeah, but you don't. So you said neither poultry.
We could grind
Duck.
shrimp. Duck.
Yes, clap our hands. All right. So, as a base, I'm saying this is a good basic starter thing. Scab's just got some hot sausage. Yeah, duck. That's what I'm kind of thinking. Would duck work? Ground duck?
Yes, we could grind
Yeah,
a duck.
I think that would be Chinese mustard. That's a good. That's maybe not a bad
Or
suggestion.
sriracha.
Sriracha, that would fight. Maybe cilantro? Anyway, it's a really good starter dish.
And a truly herbal finish
Which I like.
is what it needs.
Yeah.
It does. Cilantro,
Mint?
too Thai.
Too Thai.
I don't think we should go there. Although once you brought sriracha to the party, who the hell even knows what nationality is anymore? But I do think an herbal finish would be great. And I think along with, I would break up the cabbage to be part Napa and part bok choy.
Okay.
So that you get two different textures out of it.
Okay. Bok choy is always too. I gotta get. People never cut it up small enough.
Well, we will cut it up small enough for you.
Pepper lime.
Kaffir lime, we don't say that anymore.
Sambal.
No.
Weed. Ponzu. These are all
Makrut,
Japanese.
we call it makrut lime now because kaffir lime is very derogatory.
What about like a nut?
No, not for me. I mean, hell, I'd rather lay it over dry lo mein noodles and call it a day.
You're looking for that bulk.
I'm not looking for, you keep trying to get out of the frame. I'm not looking for bulk.
Okay.
I like those dry lo mein noodles from my childhood. I personally don't know that this needs a lot more. I would change up the cabbages.
Kale. Kale. Oh no, I did remiss on the kale thing. Okay. Bitter lemon. These are all good suggestions. Okay, but I'm still gonna go with the Sichuan peppercorn. I just think it needs a little bit of something.
Sichuan peppercorn and some herb. An
Oh,
herbal
wait.
finish. I don't know what. We'll work on that.
wait.
Anyway.
There are
Damn
those
it.
wonderful Chinese, like the Asian Chinese things I don't know the names of, but you're.
Well, I might.
I know you do, but I don't. So I can't even begin to. What?
Well, there are a lot of different finishing herbs in Chinese cuisines, depending on which Chinese cuisine we're talking about. Because there are more Chinese cuisines than there are North Carolina barbecues. Anyway, that's it. We're done.
We're done.
I'm gonna go drink this and watch some TV and then come back over and wash all the dishes.
Sea monkeys.
Sea
Little
monkeys.
shrimps.
Sea monkeys, krill. I'll go with that. We could actually add that. I don't want to have to go turn off all the lights so that we can dance. Can we just say goodnight, leave it at that?
We need to dance. Will you grab Mr. Man?
I don't know if he'll lit me.
Here, take this one.
Guillermo? 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 Come on. Guillermo? Guillermo? Come on.
Little bucking Bronco.
Come here.
You have to like bend down. I have a theory. I think he got grabbed really hard when the. Oh, good grab.
It's like noodling. It's like noodling in Arkansas for catfish. I have to turn off the light. Shit.
Do you?
Well, don't we? And we're gonna try to sing
Not
Wild
totally.
Madness. Ooh, the moon's pretty in there.
Pretty moon. Pretty moon, people. Go out and look at the moon. Okay, we got bouquet.
Good
Night, sleep tight, and pleasant dreams to you.
Da, 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 da.
Here's a wish
and a prayer
that every dream comes true.
Choo choo, fight to the death. And now,
Till we
meet,
meet again. Adios. Au revoir. Auf Wiedersehen. Good night.